Yo, what's up, my pitch perfect people? Welcome back to another video on the Pitch Perfect podcast. I am your host, Rich, and I'm here with another episode of Chat About Chels. Aye, Chelsea. It's good to be a Chelsea fan right now. Second in the league after last night's result against Southampton. Had some time to think about it, had some time to look over footage, just check over some stuff, and it's beautiful. It's a brilliant time, man. Enzo Maresca has changed all of our lives. I personally didn't think it would go this well. I don't think 95. I think 95% of fan base was the same as me. I didn't think it would go this well. Maybe it would have been okay, a decent start, but I didn't think we'd be second in the league, heading into the end of the first week of December. But that being said, I am truly happy. I'm very happy where we are because this time last year we were languishing in around 12th place, I believe, and we only had no, I think it was 10th maybe, and we had 16 points. So this is so much, so much better than last season. All you man that wanted Maurizio Pochettino to stay at the club, look at you now, looking like a fool. And I'm seeing people out there being like, Poch is the one that built this side. Poch is one that gave these guys the groundwork, laid the foundations. You know what? The only thing I'll give Poch credit for, yeah, is he allowed Cole Palmer to have the freedom and confidence in himself to be the player that he was last season and to be the player he is now. And that's about it, really. Maybe Nico as well. Yeah, gave Nico the confidence to just keep playing week in, week out. But then again, that was due to Nkunku's injuries as well. But overall, I can't really give Pochettino credit for anything. He was just a terrible manager. Maybe he seemed like a decent guy to the players. Like maybe he's a good manager, but as a tactical manager, a professional football coach, he's far from being the best in the business. Last season, I promised you I'd have him down as my 16th favorite coach in the league. I promise you that much. I genuinely promise you that. Enough about Mauricio Pochettino. Enzo Maresca. This man deserves a round of applause. The way he's come in, lay down the authority, lay down the foundations, show the style of play that he wants to do, while still showing that tactical flexibility, showing he's still able to adapt while still being able to play football that he wants to play. I don't think enough people are giving him credit for that because these games, all the big six games we've had this season, all the games against the mid-table clubs, he's shown he's been able to adapt, knows what's needed to be done, and gotten results from the majority of the games. And the only two games we have lost have been Manchester City and Liverpool. And when you think about it, we got done over with the day we had to play Manchester City. It was first game of the season, and I'm gonna be honest, Manchester City weren't all that. It took Mateo Kovacic wonder goal. I wouldn't even call it wonder goal. Robert Sanchez should have really saved it. And Nkunku disaster class to beat us really. And like even then, Cole Palmer wasn't even in tip top shape. Maresca was still getting used to things with the club, with the team, with the players. So the timing was just unfortunate when we played City. And then when we played Liverpool, 99% of the people that watched the game, including Liverpool fans, have said that we didn't deserve to lose. It's simple as that. We didn't deserve to lose. So them two losses them two losses in general. We had positives in both of them. We had positives in those games. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm seeing people talk about our big six record. Don't get me wrong. I do wish we'd had a couple wins. Especially with like United, with the way United weren't in form. But you know what? It's fine. The reason I'm not too mad is we're getting the points against the mid-table clubs. That's mid-table and relegation clubs. These are the games that you need to get your points from, and we've shown that. We've shown that we're able to collect 3 points. And even though we've had a few draws this season, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, but Nottingham Forest aren't a team to look down upon. We should have won, don't get me wrong, but they're not a team to look down upon. And Crystal Palace, it was just one of those days. You know what I'm saying? Like It's the one game Eze turned up for this season and decided to get that goal. And even then, I'm still looking at Robert Sanchez sideways for that game. But you know what? It's what it is. We moved on and we're going now. In our last 5 games, we've won four, drawn one. Sorry. Now that one was against Arsenal at home. And even then, against Arsenal, we shown we were able to come back from 1-0 down. We showed that resilience and desire, something that's been missing from Chelsea sides of the past. But yeah, so just chat about Chelsea. I want to talk about the Heidenheim game. It won't really be much in the Heidenheim game. And then Aston Villa and then Southampton. So Heidenheim, nice little 2-0 win. Heidenheim were probably our toughest opponent so far this year, Bundesliga side. I know they're having a bit of a lackluster season this year, but that's to be expected. A team that came straight up from the Bundesliga 2 last year, and then the season before last, and then being able to reach Europe. Obviously, they're gonna have a bit of a fall off, but they hadn't lost a game in Europe yet until they met us. And Jorgensen, phenomenal performance. I don't know how long Sanchez has being the number one keeper with the way Philip Jorgensen's performing. He's shown his distribution has been top notch. He's been commanding. He's been a leader at the back, something that people were talking about when he first signed that he's not really much of. But he's shown he's a leader and he's been commanding. He's come out claiming for the ball, which is something I myself have said was his weakness in La Liga. But he's definitely worked on that all over the summer and during the season. But yeah, top. Jadon Sancho, Mikhailo Mudryk. Yeah, form. Wingers finding form. Mudryk slowly but surely getting there. Another goal. He now has 3 assists and 3 goals in the Conference League. Jadon Sancho ran the game. He ran the game, bro. This is what I like. This is what I like from Jadon. Just being involved, getting himself involved in the game. And I said it in Football Talk the other day. If Jadon Sancho just had that little bit of a burst, that just tiny bit more acceleration. Because, bro, this guy, when he's on the ball, he's twinkle toes, bro. He's moving like a ballerina, bro. You get me? Get him on the dance floor. And he's whipping up them moves, bro. Because him on the ball, too sweet. Makes it look easy. It's literally that burst of pace that's literally missing from him. But he still knows how his body works, so he still knows when to navigate through spaces, when he just needs to hold the ball up and just pass it back. He's smart with it. This is what I think City fans see in Jack Grealish, but Jack Grealish is only the pass back type of guy. He's just ball retention. Whilst Jadon shows ball retention and being able to navigate through spaces and pick out a pass or just being able to weave his way through, which he also showed multiple times in the Aston Villa game as well. And Nkunku, another goal in the Conference League. Simple as that, really. Nkunku will always find a way to get a goal. I can't, like, I get he doesn't start in our team, but that's mainly due to his system. As a pure footballing, from a pure footballing aspect, Christopher Nkunku is a sensational player. He's literally on the cusp of world class from a pure footballing aspect. But it's just the system doesn't suit him, and that's perfectly fine. And Maresca has said he wants to try him in tens, like how he did with Felix and Palmer. He wants to try him there with Palmer, maybe with Felix as well. And this Christmas run is perfect because we have many games coming up, many games ahead. But yeah, Heidenheim was decent. It was a decent performance. Next up, Aston Villa, 3-0 win. I'm gonna put it right now. Before the Southampton game yesterday, that was arguably my favorite Enzo Maresca Chelsea performance yet. That game from start to finish was enjoyable. We were okay, we weren't flawless. We still gave up a couple big chances, but everyone from Sanchez to Jackson to the guys on the bench, every single one of them turned up and put in a shift. And I was very pleased with them. These guys were fighting for the badge. They were fighting for every second ball. The way we were playing and navigating the ball, the way we were pressing, everything was superb. Maresca's got these guys believing. He's got these guys fighting. So this is something Poch couldn't give us. There's a select few, I'd say, that were believers from last year. But this year, Everyone looks happy. Everyone is smiling. Everyone's just happy to be involved. Like even the bench guys are happy because they still know their chance can come. Benoit Badiashile, his chances come. The wingers, they're fighting and their chances have come. And Kunku, his chances are gonna come up. We all know it will. The centre backs, like I mentioned Badiashile, but Tosin, his chance to come. Renato Vega, Cucurella, top three Chelsea player this season, in my opinion. But Vega, right behind him, he's shown how versatile and adaptable he is and how comfortable he's transitioned over to the Premier League. Every single one of these players are able to fight for a starting spot, and that's what I love. That's what I'm truly happy about. And although I've said many times we're not in the title race and that we can challenge, this is what teams like Liverpool, teams like City, even Arsenal are missing. Top quality depth. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal have depth, but I've said it to Lawrence many times. It's not quality depth, it's depth, but it ain't quality. And in my opinion, we have quality depth. And that's why I think next season will be the season where we'll explode. But yeah, that Aston Villa game was truly brilliant. The only downside to that Aston Villa game was literally Wesley Fofana picking up an injury. But he's meant to be back mid-March, so Benoit and Tosin will hopefully slot in fine. Like Benoit Badiashile has shown, when he's playing with this first team, when he's playing with all these great players alongside him, he's able to step up to the plate so far this season. And hopefully he can continue that. Hopefully he can continue giving these performances. Robert Sanchez, great performance. I'll give him his plaudits where it's due. I know I've been on his case a lot, I've been on his back, but I'll give him credit where it's due. I will give all these players credit where it's due. If you give me a good performance and it's a top performance, I will be happy with you. I will applaud you. I will give you everything you want, everything you ask for, because you show me you deserve it. That's literally how I work. It ain't a case of agendas. It's not a case of if I don't like you, you're shit from then on. That's not how we work here. That's not how it works. If you perform good, you get praise. If you're terrible, you're getting slandered. Simple as that. We don't do agendas here, just facts. But overall, Nico Jackson, another goal. My brother. Guys, I was telling you guys, Nico Jackson is on the way to 20 Premier League goals. And I fully believe he can do it. 25 goals and assists in the Premier this season. Yeah, I'm happy. And then if he's needed for the Conference League, 30 goals and assists this season for Nico Jackson, and we are over the moon, people. We are over the moon. Cole Palmer got his goal and assist, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't far from a vintage Cole Palmer performance. Very far. But we're gonna take it. This how because last season he went on a streak of 7 games without a goal as well, and then just suddenly kept scoring, kept assisting. It's normal. It's fine. And people, I've talked about this. I've said this many times. These guys are young. Saka's gone through it. Foden's currently going through it. Palmer seemingly has been through it. Guys like Sancho went through it. Don't get me wrong. You guys just don't give young players time. Like they could be exceptional talents. They could be world class talents. But there will come a time where they're in poor form. And you're just gonna have to accept it and just support them through that route. That's just simply how it is. That's just simply how it is. That's just how life works. It's how football works. You're gonna just have to give them support and give them the confidence to show that they can get out of the rut and show them world class performances. Cucurella and Caicedo this game, they're my favorite two players, bro. Literally, you could give Caicedo man of the match, you could give Cucurella man of the match. I wouldn't complain because both of them have been our best players this season. I'm laying it flat right there. Caicedo has been my player of the season so far, and Cucurella has easily been top three. And there's no reason why he's not been a top two player this season for us. I'm not telling a lie here. Cucurella has been outstanding. From March till now, he's been truly superb. I don't know what Pochettino was telling this man. Like 2022-23 season don't even count to me right now because everyone was woeful. And there was things behind the scenes. We all know that. But from March till now, Cucurella for both Chelsea and Spain has been a phenomenal player. And I'm truly, truly pleased with how far he's come. He's paying us back that 63 mil. And Moises Caicedo's paying us back that 115 mil. I seen a tweet there. Makalele, Essien, Kante, now Caicedo. We are truly blessed with gifted CDMs. We really are. And Caicedo wasn't even playing CDM, he was playing right back, but was still able to invert. Him and Lavia had this like little two transitioning type thing where if Caicedo came in and Lavia would cover for him or whatever. And it was working. It worked. And Caicedo's just a truly exceptional talent. Like, don't get me wrong, defensively, he's a brute. He's unbelievable. But I don't think people see how good he is attacking wise. His creativity, his range of passing. There was this little nice smooth volleyed pass he gave out to Enzo that had me off my seat clapping. Oh, man, I'm speechless. I'm here stuttering. I was speechless, man. He's truly a world class player. He's exceptional. He is God's gift, man. Moises Caicedo is God's gift. But yeah, overall, Aston Villa banging. And then the Southampton game last night, bro. I'm a be so real with you. I am low key. I'm low key annoyed we didn't score 10. I'm generally I am low key annoyed we didn't score 10. Because if I go and check the expected goals right now, it was 5.69 expected goals. When does the team ever get 5.69 expected goals? Like we had, according to FOTMob here, we had 9 big chances missed. 9. And we scored 5. Nani, Palmer, and Joe Felix should have generally had 2 each. I don't know how no one scored more than 1 goal. I don't know how Felix didn't get on the score sheet. Honestly, I'm baffled. I don't know how Nani didn't bag a hat trick. Palmer should have had a couple, as I said. We were outstanding. Literally, we had a 20-minute period where Nkunku and Felix were like letting down the press a little bit, but they patterned up, they fixed it, and we were just unbelievable from there. Like yesterday's game was probably my favorite game we've played, but I'm still annoyed. We should have genuinely had 10. That's where goal difference comes in. But at the same time, Southampton and City only beat not Southampton, Liverpool. My apologies. Liverpool and City only beat Southampton by a goal each. So to get 5 against them, brilliant. Their keeper was phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, but we should have had 10. We should have had 10. But hey, man, and the performance was still far from perfect. The fact that we were able to score 5 and look comfortable for the majority of the game says a lot. It really does. And Enzo Maresca, his press conferences, the way he talks in his press conferences, his charisma, the way he's able to go up to the fans, clap them, have a smile on his face, the way he's got this whole group motivated, truly makes me happy that he's our manager. He's a proper Chelsea manager. Graham Potter, I rated that man, but his personality wasn't off Chelsea. Mauricio Pochettino, I didn't rate that man, and his personality wasn't Chelsea. Enzo Maresca, I rate this man, and his personality is Chelsea. His blood is blue. Just like your blood is blue, his blood is blue. He's proper Chelsea. I'm telling you right now. Like you see that press conference yesterday where he talked about Nani and how Nani needs to improve. He criticized him, but praised him within the same sentence. That's what you're meant to do. None of this bringing on a player and then just leave it at that, leave him, hang him out dry. No, you can criticize, but still be able to show what a player is capable of. That's why I love him. That's why I love Enzo, man. But that performance yesterday was truly exceptional. Jorgensen, another brilliant performance. Kukurea, I don't need to speak on it. Tussin and the Sassy, people were worried for these guys. Bro, if you're worried about these guys against Southampton, go to the doctors. Let's be real. Go visit Bossman at the doctors, bro. Your heart rate needs to be checked because it's Southampton, bro. But them two, stonewalled. They were a proper brick wall. Malo Gusto. This is vintage Malo Gusto. The second half was vintage Malo Gusto. Please, Malo, just kick on from here, bro. Just kick on from here, because that's the Malo Gusto we all know and love. This season, he hasn't lived up to his expectations at all, especially with Reece James out again. This is where you kick on and show us what you're capable of. And now that we it's proven that Caicedo can just go out right back and just be Caicedo. Gusto, this is your moment to shine. Caicedo and Enzo, solid. Like Enzo had was at fault for Southampton's goal alongside Gusto and Tustin, in my opinion. They were at fault. Enzo mostly. But the fact that we can go on social media and praise Enzo without having to fault him for that goal, without having to speak about that goal, sorry, says a lot on his character and his improvements throughout the season. He's shown us what we bought. He's finally showing us that he's able to be consistent and just be the midfielder we ask him to be. Don't get me wrong, 120 million is still a lot, but he's slowly getting there as well. He's slowly getting there. And another assist. I'm truly pleased for him. I'm truly pleased he's able to come back into the side and just be comfortable in it. He knows his role. Don't get me wrong, he's still not Enzo's best role, but he's shown he's finally able to adapt into it. And I'm truly pleased for him. I am truly pleased for him. He was unlucky not to get another assist yesterday, but hey man, Cole Palmer. I tweeted it yesterday. Yeah, you see Cole Palmer for that goal. Hey man, he's a sly guy. He's a naughty guy for that goal, bro. The ball's rolling, man, and Kunku chops the defender, and the defender fouls him, but still gets enough contact on the ball to let it roll in. Palmer's like, nah, bro, this is my goal. The way my man was sprinting, yeah, to get that before it crossed the line, man. Hey, man, but it shows. None of these guys were mad. They were all having fun out there. This was the vibe that Enzo Maresca introduced us to. Enzo, please don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't keep up, bro. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't keep up, bro. But yeah, man. Not bro, our whole from four Nani phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, he still should have had loads of goals. But he was from start to finish, he was spectacular. João Felix got an assist, should have had a couple goals. But this is the João Felix that we all know he can be. It's literally just his finishing that's missing. Him and Palmer in the half spaces yesterday. I was very happy. I was. My eyes were rolling back, bro. My eyes were rolling back, bro. It was beautiful. Just João Felix on the half turn and then just dribbling away, hitting roulettes, just gliding his way through. That's the João Felix I know and love, man. Like, and he created two big chances as well. He got his assist, like I said. He missed two big chances, unfortunately. But 7 passes into the final third as well. 7 out of 10 ground duels won. He was fouled 4 times as well. He got 6 recoveries. João Felix, this is what I'm saying. Like, squad players, they're fighting for the spots, man. They know spots are there to be won. This is what Enzo Maresca has shown that, guys, I don't have a set 11. Show me that you can play, and let's go. Simple as that. But yeah, overall, 5-1 win against Southampton. I'm a happy man. Now, this weekend, this Sunday, 4:30, um, we got a London derby. Tottenham Hotspurs, Chelsea. Main event with a twist. We got flipping Anthony Taylor as the referee. Oh my god, man. Give me a draw. Give me a draw right now. Just as long as we can make it up with a draw more, I'm happy because Anthony Taylor is gonna be on our ass. Anthony Taylor is gonna screw us up. Every Chelsea fan knows about Anthony Taylor. I don't need to go in depth over it. But I know Spurs fans are gassed. I know my mate is gassed. My mate's a Spurs fan. He's gassed. He's talking to me about, how they can nick a win because it's Anthony Taylor. But at the same time, that being said, I trust this Chelsea team to do the job. The refs may be against us. Sure, he was against us against Bournemouth. Oh, we made it out 1-0 win. Refs are always against us. It's Chelsea, isn't it? Refs don't like us. But if we can just get out of this with a win, I'll take it. I'll take it. They don't. They have Fraser Forster on goals, man. This is the time to score, man. I know. And Ange is the type of guy not to change the way he plays. He's very stubborn with it. He's consistent with it. He said it many times in the media. He's shown it many times in matches. He doesn't like changing up how he plays. So gaps are there to be exploited. They really are. So and Enzo has shown he's able to adapt and be flexible. So I'm excited to see how he's gonna line up. Um, how he's gonna line us up against Spurs. But this is the chance. This is the time and chance to get a big six win under our belts. Enzo Maresca's first big six win is way overdue, in my opinion. So let's go out to Spurs and clinch this win. 3 point lane. Come on, baby. We can do this. We have this, man. But yeah, second in the table, 7 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool have a few tough fixtures coming up. We have some favorable fixtures coming up. So this is really the time to close the gap and just be consistent and players just fighting for the badge, fighting for the team, fighting for the fans, fighting for the club. Truly show us what they're capable of. But yeah, I want to do something different. I want to give you my Chelsea Player of the Month. My Chelsea Player of the Month for November is gonna go to Moises Caicedo. It is gonna go down to Moises Caicedo because from the United game up till the Heidenheim game, Moises Caicedo, in my opinion, has truly been Chelsea's best player. Even though he hasn't played in all the games, don't get me wrong, but his performances have been truly sensational to the point where I'm comfortable saying that he's been our best player this season. Simple as that. But yeah, Moises Caicedo, my Chelsea Player of the Month. Score predictions for Chelsea Spurs. I'm gonna go 4-2 Chelsea. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think people are gonna enjoy it. I think there's gonna be lots and lots of goals. 4-2 Chelsea. I'm hoping for a Nico goal, Palmer goal, and one of Neto and Nani. Whoever starts in that wing, one of Neto and Nani. I think Sancho's gonna start for sure. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please do make sure to check out Lawrence and Joyce's match reactions for the United and Arsenal games that did just drop last night. Make sure to watch our latest Football Talk episode. Make sure you follow us on the socials. We're nearly at 200 subscribers. Thank you for all the support. Make sure you keep sharing and liking each and every video and sharing the channel around. But yeah, my people, until next time, take care.